second thing is, obviously we have to defend better.
This team seems to have a habit of conceding goals in bunches. It happened at the weekend, it's happened again tonight. And it's the fourth time in a row in Europe, away from home, you scored 3 and failed to win the game. Why is that? Is there a mental resilience problem in this team?
So we had 3 clean sheets not so long ago, a time ago, so we can defend very good, but we have to go back to those habits, and only then you can win games. And when you score 3 times in an away game in Europe, that must be enough.
Marcus Rashford had a great first half, scored a fantastic goal, almost added another. Why did he come off at half time?
We have to rotate. And Garnacho, we didn't start him. He had a great game, not only on Sunday, but I think in the whole season. And so we subbed them. On Sunday we have again another hard game, good game. So we need players to be available and be fit and fresh.
So could Rashford not have played any more minutes tonight?
But we have to play Garnacho.
And is that with an eye on Sunday?
Pardon?
Is that with an eye on Sunday? You sub Rashford to make him play on Sunday?
We go quickly turn around to Villa, and they have a day longer. We have an away game, so we want fresh players on the pitch on Sunday.
Obviously, we've spoken about the speculation around your future. The performance tonight, do you think it gave Manchester United fans enough to believe in you and your future at this club?
We will get there. Don't judge us in this moment. Judge us in the end of the season. I said the same last season. Just wait. We are in the process. We will improve, and we have now 2 seasons where we achieve finals. Just wait. We have to develop and progress this team.
Will you get until the end of the season if the performances and the results continue this way?
We will work and we will continue, and we will fight. And you see the spirit and the connection between the staff and the team and the players together. There's a strong spirit they want to achieve, and we are in a direction. We have that good mentality in the spirit-wise, but especially in some defending parts, we have to step up.
Thank you, Erik.
You're welcome.
Oh, Erik Ten Hag.
Harry, you've been locked in the United dressing room for quite a long time. What has your manager been saying to you? What have you been saying to each other as players?
No, I think after every game you analyse and you speak amongst yourselves. The manager spoke, a few members of the staff spoke, and the players spoke as well. So no, it's pretty normal. I've been in many dressing rooms after the game where everyone has a chat and speaks about what we can do better.
In terms of the game tonight, from 2-0 up, how did that one slip away the way it did?
Well, I think when you get 2-0 away from home in a place like this, you've got to be a little bit more solid and a little bit more secure. There were far too many gaps, too many crosses coming to the box for sure. I think in that first half there was 5 or 6 dangerous balls coming to the box, and they ultimately punished us for it. And we played really well with the ball in the first half, just really poorly without it, I think.
This team seems to have a habit of conceding goals in bunches. There was 6 minutes between 2 in the first half. Why do you think that is? Is there a structural issue? Is it a resilience, a mental issue?
No, I think it's more probably of a mental issue. I think it's something that we've got to overcome. I think probably starts with belief. I mean, when we go 2-0 up and then we concede, does the belief go a little bit between the boys that we can go on and win the game here? It's something that we need to be aware of, something that we need to focus on, and really make sure that when we do concede, we get together, we regroup, and we stick together, because that's part and parcel of football, and it's something that we've got to do better.
Why does that keep happening? Because that was something your manager referenced on Sunday as well at Tottenham, where the same kind of thing happened, and he mentioned the belief sort of evaporating after the early goal and then the one right after half time. Is there something that you need to do on the pitch? Do you need to show more leadership? What is it?
No, maybe you can talk about leadership. I think it's an easy word to throw out. The boys on the pitch have obviously got together. They've got to realise that it's happened far too many times. They've got to realise that every time we concede, it's something that we need to reset and refocus and make sure that we go back to the game plan which got us the lead in the first place. But yeah, it's something that we do need to improve on. It's something that we'll speak about amongst the players. But if we want to be successful this season, we can't be conceding 2 goals in as many minutes as we have done this season.
there's been a lot of talk about your manager's future, that this game and the game on Sunday may be crucial for him to keep his job. Do you as players, do you still believe in him? Do you think you can go further and improve under him?
Yeah, definitely. I think, to be honest, I've played for this club now for 6 years, so I know how it works. And when you go through a bad spell, players come under pressure, but also the manager does. And he's experienced enough. He's been in the game long enough. He's been at this club long enough that I'm sure he's learned how to deal with it. And it's part and parcel of playing for this club or managing this club. And yeah, it's part of the privilege that you have.
Appreciate it, Harry. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Were really good and they were really efficient. But then after that, 20 minutes after that were disappointing. There were so many holes defensively, didn't stop any crosses. And then to go 3-2 down after being 2-0 was I think, even for United, was quite ridiculous, really. But credit the boys. Erik made 2 subs later on, brought on Johnny Evans and Maguire. Even with 10 men, they nicked their point. But still, I think there'll be a lot of question marks, a lot of frustration with that. Start was so good, and then the middle part of the game was crazy, and then they found a way to fight back. So but basically that's what it's been like for a couple of years. It's we just saw it again tonight.
Coming in.